faces because we're seeing it in front of our faces through our phones every day. Even if your algorithm is kind, it's still an overexposure to stimulation and information that can distract and disconnect oneself from our own source within that isn't as moved by external influence, an internal fortitude, presence, connection, awareness, peace. There is so much going on all around us, within us, and it's easy to get swept up in all the things and have our energy get sucked into, you know, what's not working, what's going wrong, the problems, the issues, the conflict, war, suffering, all of these things that exist, whether our awareness is on them or not. And it's important to to acknowledge things and be aware of what's going on in the world, and also they can be detrimental to one's mental health. And you know, it's not to be ignorant to things. It's like we can be aware without every little detail. And if, what are we doing? What's the solution to these problems? You know, we can be aware of all these problems and be fighting up against what isn't working, but if we're not creating something new, then we're kind of just a part of the problem. And not just that. I mean, yes, it's important to bring awareness to things, and also if we're just bringing awareness without offering solution, that seems more problematic than not thinking about it at all, honestly, because I don't know, there's got to be a solution or some sort of constructive action within whatever the problem is, ideally. And a lot that's happening isn't ideal. So, not to be in my soapbox preaching, but really I do feel called to share these things because I just feel that our phones and technology and the hyper awareness to so much going on all over is very unnatural and can be more harm than good. And even just like the silly, nonsensical, absurd things that are on the internet, like it's just so much distraction from our own lives, from our own, you know, inner worlds. And yeah, I'm all for it. I love me some good old chaos, comedic chaos. You know, I like ridiculousness and absurdity. But yeah, it's finding a balance and a healthy relationship to these things, to where it's not consuming and taking as much time as it does for many people. It's easy to get sucked in. So just a reminder to take breaks and to be very conscious and aware of the screen time that you have, and what kind of screen time it is, and you know, so you know, you can shift your algorithm if you like different content. You know, your algorithm switches with it. And the whole phone world is very tailored to continue taking your attention and time. So even if it's like positive things on your algorithm or things that feel, you know, better, it's still taking your time and attention and energy. It's like, oh yeah, okay, well, I want a dopamine fix. I want to feel good. I want something to distract myself from the stresses of life, and you know, but sometimes those stresses can build if we're just distracting ourselves and we're not coping in ways that's actually transmuting and moving the energy in a way that is more intentional, a little more cathartic, if it's physical too, to be able to move our emotions through the body, in and through the body, out of the body, through different somatic practices, breathing, movement, and even artistic, creative expression, instead of consuming and distracting and avoiding whatever it is that's going on inside of us, because there's a lot. there's a lot going on globally and individually, and finding healthy ways to cope and move energy around is good. So just wanted to invite you to try something new and different with how, you know, your routine, your patterns, just shift things up in some way. And new is good, change is good. Yeah, I mean, and really, it seems like connection is a really important way to find a shift in how we relate to ourselves in the world. Being able to be open and honest and authentic and real with someone about where we're at and what we're going through, and to be reminded that we're not alone, and that, you know, someone else gets it. They have their own similar experience, and also different. You know, we have a lot in common. We also have a lot of differences, and yeah, I think just being real and honest with ourselves first and foremost, and then being able to share that with others is not only beneficial to ourselves, but to others and to the world. It's an offering of vulnerability and honesty and a form of intimacy, closeness, and connection, which many of us lacked in fulfilling authentic ways for a lot of our lives as children and young adults. And you know, we have to create that actively ourselves. And even, you know, kids these days with the phones and the social media being such a bigger influence than what it was. I mean, every year it's becoming more and more of a widespread thing. You know, these children are needing you know, role models and guidance and adults to connect, you know, connection, healthy connection, and you know, being modeled these certain skills of relating and connecting to oneself and others is crucial, especially in this digital age of distraction and distortion and illusion and manipulation and all of these things that are not ideal, not good. Thank you. But yeah, I am pulling up to my work for the day, so I'm gonna wrap this up. But I just wanted to pop on here into the algorithm and see where this lands. I trust that it will go, or this video will go where it needs to go, and whoever needs to hear this message will. Oh boy, it's gonna be hard to find a parking spot out these ways, and that's okay, because I'll find one eventually and it's gonna be fine. But okay, so yeah, trusting the process, the path, wherever I'm meant to be and go, I will, as you will, as whatever message and you know, wherever any of us need to go and be, I want to, and I'm gonna speak out loud that I am trusting that process and unfolding, and yeah, so deep cleansing breaths, full circle to the beginning of this video. Let us breathe. Is this a spot? Can I fit there? No, I don't think so. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to like wrap this up and also park. Is this a spot? No parking. Shoot, dang. Well, okay. All right, but yeah. Thank you for listening. Hope you take care of yourself over there, and yeah, keep breathing through all of the things, and yeah, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get to a place of paradise, heaven, starting within and rippling out and connecting and reaching those who need that. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, it is crazy out here. Holy cow. Okay, I'm gonna find a parking spot. We're gonna find our place. It's all gonna be okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Alright, okay, alright, okay. We're gonna see a brighter day. I'm gonna find a parking spot. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, alright. Okay, yeah. I'll just pause here and then I'll end this fully because I feel. Thank you. And, yes, till next time.